With me I have a beautiful young lady by the name of Garnia Miglia, who I have known for many years. And getting emotional here, and I promised I wouldn't, but on a personal note, I am so proud of you because behind everything is you. I know that Ruben, I know your husband is talented and everything, but behind every show there is somebody, and that is all you. Public relations, marketing, teaching also. With 2 kids, Garnia, I'm extremely proud of you, and I'm honored that I'm here today and that you didn't throw me out being a surprise. So I want to say thank you for being on Lights on LA.
I should be the one thanking you for being here.
Well, December 21st is around the corner. How nervous are you guys? Are you prepared?
We're probably as prepared as we should be 3 weeks into the show. We're as nervous as we should be 3 weeks into the show. I don't think you can put on a show without the nerves and the stress and all the anxiety that goes into it, and it's those challenges that make every production beautiful. Absolutely.
Caravan Dance Studio started in what year?
In 97.
And it has a total of how many students?
100.
Now, I know that your company, Caravan Dance Studio, has one thing that is amazing to me, that is very important when you look for a dance group. You look for professionalism, you look for the instructors, but the main important thing is that you have equipment in there that I would like you to speak about, which is the floors, which is very unusual that any place has.
Well, the floors, let me start by talking about why we built the studio. We were renting at a couple of different locations, and it was never up to par. We had the bars, we had the mirrors, but the floor was not sprung. We didn't have the proper marley, which is very important for any dancer to not sustain any injuries.
Right.
So the floor that we have in there is set on tennis balls, believe it or not,
Wow.
which allows for that suspension.
Which won't harm your back.
It won't harm your back, it won't harm your knees. It makes it a very softer landing. And it's done by the same company that installs floors for San Francisco Ballet, ABT, so the bigger companies.
Now, one thing I also have to say is that we did an interview with quite a lot of your students, and all of them said one thing: the teachers, which also includes you, and included the professionalism of Edgar, which I will speak to him a little bit later. But we know that he has an amazing 2 generations. His dad, him, professional dancers. I remember in '94 with Ruben starting off with the dance group that came from Armenia, and we enjoyed his beautiful performance with the whole dance group, but he went on a different step, and his son, Edgar, being an outstanding professional dancer, established this. It's not the number of quantity, it's the quality that counts. It doesn't matter if you have, so many students. It matters the quality, and always remember the professionalism. If you want your child to go somewhere far, you want to pick a place that has a professionalism in the background. With us, I have a beautiful young girl, also, and her name is
Aline Arustamian.
And I believe that there is a surprise this time in one of your performances. This is not, I've been to every one of them, and I think that the entire show has been different this year.
Yes.
I hear the music in the background, and I don't want everyone to hear it because I want them to see how beautiful it was, because it brought tears into my eyes. And we have a beautiful vocalist, a young, beautiful vocalist, who will be performing. Do you want to tell us a little bit about that?
Wow.
I caught you off guard right now.
A little bit. Is there anything specific you'd like me to talk about, or
A little bit about you.
a little bit about me? Oh, wow. Well, I have been in love with the arts since I think probably when I was from 5 years old. I saw Beauty and the Beast as a 5-year-old as a present in '94, and since that moment. I was like, Mom, Dad, I want to be Belle when I grow up. And everybody was like, oh, how cute. What little girl doesn't want to be a Disney princess? And I was like, no, I don't care about being a princess. I want to do that. I want to be Belle. I want to be on stage. And thankfully, my parents have just been, talk about getting emotional, because every time this subject comes up, it really, it drives me insane, because I know that a lot of people are not as supported as I am, and so I have been and
Very
continue
lucky.
to have, yes, very lucky, and continue to have a support system in my family that just goes beyond anything that is with words are imaginable, really. So I continued with that, and I studied music and theater in college, and just, it's what I love.
And your dream became reality.
Yeah, I guess, yes.
You will be performing that evening. How different has this been for you?
This has probably been a show that's very different from anything that I've ever done. I've done operas and musicals, but I've never been put as like the featured vocalist for a dance company, a dance studio, and so it's a very different type of performance for me, being hand in hand with dancers. I'm not going to actually be mixed with the dancers. It's just a little bit of a surprise.
Let's make it a surprise.
Let's make it a surprise,
Yes.
because there is some surprising moments. But I'm very thankful and grateful to Karina and Edgar for asking me to do this, and for believing in me, and for wanting to feature me in something that is really their child. This studio, this performance, and I feel very thankful. So
They do take it at heart.
they really do.
I have
I
known
can
for
tell.
a very long time.
I can tell.
Everything is within the heart.
Yeah.
And that's what makes them a little bit different. It makes them very different. Garna, could you tell us a little bit about where the performance will be, what time, and what is expected?
Of course. As you mentioned, this year we're doing something a little bit different. It's going to be a night of song and dance, and when I say that, it's taken from musicals. I'm not going to give out too much, but you did hear some music. Phantom of the Opera, West Side Story, and I'll leave it at that. We decided to do it in December to give the audience a little bit of a break from the Nutcrackers and all the festive performances. Very, very honored and feeling very lucky that Aline's going to be joining us. Amazing vocals. So I encourage everybody to come and see her as well.
Where is it going to be held?
As far as the performance, it's going to be on December 21st at 7 o'clock at the Lanternman Auditorium, which is in La Cañada. Tickets can be purchased here at our studio.
Which is at 1626
South
South Central in the city of Glendale.
Right.
And telephone number?
Telephone number is 818-247-7769.
Again, I would like to say thank you for being on the show, and it will be an honor to see you. For the first time being on a stage like that, I wish you all the best of luck.
Thank you
And you
very
are a
much.
beautiful Belle, and you are a princess always. Because obviously,
Thank
your
you.
dream is coming true, and that's something that I hope inspires all the other young generation. That if you have something that's a dream, follow it. And I hope that parents, as well as some of the parents that I was talking to, that they come and they bring their child, even though they went to work, they came back, they're bringing them here and staying. So that's wonderful for your parents, and wonderful for the parents that are all here that are bringing and supporting their children, because that's their dream, and hopefully they can follow it and get inspired by you. Thank you very much. And we're looking forward to seeing all of you on December 21st. We will be interviewing the main gentleman, the professional dance instructor, choreographer, director, producer, Mr. Edgar Nigolian. And hopefully maybe I can get a sneak peek of Mr. Ruben Nigolian, who is actually one of the founders also. And the founder, and that has put the emphasis, and when we were talking about parents backing up, he backed up his son and followed his footsteps and his dreams. So stay tuned, and we'll be right back. Thank you. Baba Nigolian. Ինչպես եք։
Լավ է ջան, դու։
Ես շատ լավ եմ։ Ես շատ խբավդ եմ, որ հոսեմ այսօր եւ ինձ թույլ տվեցիք, որ կմնամ նկարեմ առաջին հերթին։ Մի քիչ կուզեմ խոսեմ քո մասին։ Ինչ որ իսկապես քո բավարար like Patsavik անձնավորություն եմ, որ գիտեմ 1994-ից, դու անոր, how should I say, you're the product of his protege, and it's because of him. Հայց ես ուզեմ ասեմ, որ դու your professionalism is beyond that. You studied not only in Hayastan, but you studied in
Germany too.
And how many years were you living in Germany?
6 years.
Դու գնաս հայվեն խոսես, մի հայվենը սանչապ լավ չէ, so շատ կներես, but
6 տարի։
6 տարի։ Վերջը եկավ Los Angeles։
Եկա Los Angeles, մինչև Los Angeles 6 տարի որ ապրեցի Գերմանիա, 2 տարի դպրոցում, հետո company-ի հետ իրենց, հետո տեղափոխվեցի Վիեննա, Ավստրիա։ Դրանց ապարեցի իրենց 6 ամիս, մի անգամից սոլիստ ստացա իրենց մոտ։
Որ շատ դժվար։
Շատ դժվար էր, բայց ստացվեց։ Հետո տեղափոխվեցի Ամերիկա, հիմա այստեղ ունեմ իմ դպրոցը, փորձում եմ իմ գիտելիքները տամ իմ երեխեքին։ Դրանից բացի ունեմ ամբողջ Ամերիկայում contract, որ guest եմ անում, գնում եմ իրենց հետ պարում եմ, հետ եմ գալիս։
Որ իսկապես շնորհավորել, it's honorable, and իսկապես գշնորհորեմ քեզ, ինչ որ դահանդ, փածավիկ դահանդ ունիս, որ իբր հայ, գիտեմ որ շատ դժվար է, որ ես ավիանա կացածեմ, հոնդերը perform անես, իբր օդավ անց, իսկապես it's not something very easy. So for you to achieve it, must show the caliber of talent that you have.
Thank you.
Հիմա քուղի next step-ը ասվածտա, որ շատ ավելի փածավիկ դելմա հասնիս, ինչ-որ իսկապես ավշանի ես։ Եվ քուղին բալիկներդ, ինչպես որ հոս, all your students love you.
I love them too.
It's more of a family.
Yeah. Միշտ ասել եմ, որ դպրոցը ընտանիք է, պետք է իրար հետ լավ լինեք, որ ամեն ինչը առաջ գնա դպրոցում։
Դեկտեմբեր 21-ին համավ կխոսենք, եւ գիտեմ որ փածավիկ բզիկ բաները դեսանք եւ նյութ պիտի ունենանք on Tuesday։ Բայց ուզեմ քեզ մեկ լսեմ, ինչ կսպասվի եւ դեկտեմբեր 21-ին։
Սպասումները այսօր լավ են լինելու, տեսնենք, սա առաջի անգամ ասենց մի բան ենք անում, որովհետեւ musical ենք անելու։ Ու ինձ թվում է առաջի դպրոցն է որ musical է անում, տեսնենք ոնց կստացվի, hopefully լավ է լինելու։
It will be.
Yeah, hopefully լավ կլինի, այս տարի համարը հետևից չենք անում Armenian dance, modern ballet, hip hop, որոշել ենք անենք musical West Side Story, Phantom of the Opera and Cats։ Մի տեսնենք ոնց կլինի, ինձ թվում է լավ պետք է լինի։
Well, ես կասկած չունեմ որ քուղին professionalism-ը եւ քուղին student-ները որ աշտապ dedication ունեն ծնողները, իսկապես կասեմ թե որ դեկտեմբեր 21 փածավիկ քիշեմը բիլնա որ գուզենք փոլորդ նև գալակ, ես շատ նորեն շնորհիվ գուզեմ շնորհակալություն հայտնեմ քեզի։
Ես եմ շնորհակալ։
Քուղին հայրիկիդ որ քեզի ասանք ծնողքիդ, որ աշտապ քեզի դվին an opportunity-ին որ դու գնաս խոս հասնես եւ ասված դա որ դու մի օր տեսնան քեզի շատ ավելի բարձր դեր որ դու արժանի ես։
Thank you.
Ես շատ խաբավդ եմ որ քեզի գիտեմ and I wish you all the best of luck for Caravan Dance Studio.
Thank you. Thank you.
Please stay tuned next week for another episode. Thank you and good night.